What's going on, folks? It's me, Mikey Pipes. Did you miss me? I missed you. It's Friday. I love me Fridays. Friday, the 11th of July, 2025. I have to say farewell to the Sally Sherman home-style macaroni salad. It had an expiration date, or best if used by, of 6 days ago, July 5th, 2025. We're going to bid Sally Sherman. We got rid of a lot of it during our Free Fridays events, which are held here at Pipe Doctor Home Services in Woodmere, New York at 1010 Central Avenue every Friday at 1 p.m. 1 a.m. I'm 6 hours ahead. What can I say? Just got back last night. Myself and a group of 22 other individuals, one including my son, man baby. We went to Poland on a quite a moving trip. It was quite moving. Quite an experience that that I really believe all of humanity should see for themselves. Quite crazy. We went on a World War II Nazi Germany death camp tour, along with the mass graves that these creatures did during the early 1940s into 1945. Pretty intense. Got back last night. Had a good flight home, long 8.5 hours on LOT Airlines from Warsaw to JFK. You know, the best part of the trip, not the fact that, you know, I flew in business or got to sleep for a couple hours, but the best part of the flight experience, and I should be, not, you know, we're talking about one to another, then I know it's kind of like crazy, but I'm not talking about that, right? I can't talk about what I witnessed. But the best part of the experience was not the fact that I flew in business like I normally do anyway, or first. Not the fact that I had a lay flat seat, but the fact that I landed in Terminal 7 as opposed to Terminal 4. And unlike Terminal 4, which is like cattle, just cattle lined up at customs, you could spend hours there. We were on the plane at 8:30, getting off the plane, and we were outside getting into our transportation back home at 8:54. So from being on the plane still, going through the corridors that bring you to customs and through customs, not bad, 24 minutes. It's Friday, folks. I got to set up Free Friday. I have 3 service calls on my schedule. I pulled the material that the other Mike used during the week, because I do that. You know, the guys, every day they write down the material, and the following morning it's ready for them. I was away, so we ran out of trip lever assemblies, so I got that prepared. We have this 2-ton and this 5-ton going in next week on Wednesday and Thursday for an existing residential client. Here's the air handler. There's the for the 2-ton, the air handler for the 5-ton. This guy right here, he was impatient, so we canceled. And I'm not going to nitpick, and I'm not going to fuck you and hold your deposit. But we ordered ductwork, and the guy goes, well, you promised me within 2 weeks. And you know what? I have a zero tolerance policy for disagreeing with customers, unless I know for a fact that they're wrong. So He said that when Daniel sold him the system, we were going to install it within 2 weeks. Guaranteed it. And the 2 weeks is up, and I have another company that could put it in on Thursday, which was yesterday. And he goes, I want my money back. The Dr. and Mrs. Pipe, the lead office manager right now, because Kylie's still learning, calls me up on the phone and says, we have an issue. I was like, there's no issues, only solutions. No problems, only solutions, right? And I said, okay, this is how he feels, no problem. What size is this? The 3-ton? Psh, no problem. You know what? Give him his money back. Hit the refund button within House Call Pro. Give him his freaking $4,000 back, his 30% back. Have a nice day, right? And get the fuck out of my life. You don't want those kind of nasty customers. But it did create a scenario where we're going to have a policy change. So now, on our estimates, I'm going to add it, that there is no guarantee of how long this is going to take unless it's written down. Because generally we do install within 2 weeks. But we did have a holiday called the 4th of July, which landed on a Friday, and that interfered with shipping and logistics and warehouse things and things like that. But guess what? His system right here, this 3-ton, easy peasy. He'll get rid of that in a heartbeat. And when this was canceled, we end up selling this, which arrived yesterday. A 3-ton Mikey Pipes by ACIQ ductless mini split system. Awesome. Folks, it's Friday. Please come on down at 1 o'clock today. Get some free hot dogs, French fries, cotton candy, and popcorn. All proceeds go to my nonprofit called the Mikey Pipes Philanthropy Charitable Network. We're a 501c3 charity organization which provides free or low-cost plumbing, heating, and cooling services to those in the community who can't afford to hire a professional. We do good things. So come on down, eat free, do good. And it's also an opportunity for you to get a limited edition poster. Instead of $42.50, you can get it for $40 here at the Free Friday events. If you're interested in getting a poster, details in the description box down below. You can only get them directly from me. Zelle, Venmo, Cash App, PayPal. You can send a check in the mail. It's $42.50 delivered anywhere in the United States. If you live outside the United States, add $40 for delivery. Love me Fridays, folks. Have a great Friday. Hug your kids and have a blessed day.